Headlines like this thrive on confrontation, but when it comes to Robert Duvall and Robert Redford, the idea that one destroyed the other in a final interview is far more sensational than factual, because not only is Duvall very much alive, but there is no credible record of a dramatic, hostile takedown that fits the tone suggested here, and what actually exists is something far more measured and reflective, rooted in the differences between two highly respected actors who built their careers. With distinct philosophies, styles, and approaches to the film industry, and over the years, Duvall has occasionally shared opinions about Hollywood, storytelling, and even other actors, including Redford, but those comments have generally been part of broader discussions rather than personal attacks, reflecting professional disagreement or contrast rather than outright conflict, because both men belong to a generation of performers who shaped American cinema in powerful ways, yet did so through different lenses, with Duvall often associated with deeply immersive character work that emphasizes authenticity and subtlety, while Redford became known not only for his acting but also for his influence as a director and his role in supporting independent filmmaking through initiatives like the Sundance Institute. And when Duvall has spoken critically in interviews, it has typically been in the context of artistic direction or industry trends, not as an attempt to undermine or destroy another individual. And this distinction matters, because modern headlines tend to amplify even mild criticism into dramatic narratives that suggest rivalry or personal animosity where none truly exists, creating a version of events that is more about attracting attention than accurately representing what was said. And in reality, both actors have maintained long, respected careers that speak for themselves, earning recognition for their contributions to film without needing to engage in public feuds, and if anything, their differences highlight the diversity of thought within the industry rather than conflict, showing how two successful individuals can view the same world in different ways while still commanding respect. And as time goes on, the tendency to frame every comment as a dramatic confrontation says more about modern media consumption than it does about the people involved, because audiences are often drawn to stories of tension and rivalry, even when the underlying reality is far more nuanced and less sensational. And in this case, the truth is that there was no final interview filled with harsh attacks, no defining moment where one legend attempted to tear down another, but rather a continuation of thoughtful, sometimes critical, but ultimately respectful dialogue that reflects the complexity of careers built over decades in a constantly evolving industry. And understanding that difference allows for a more accurate appreciation of both Duvall and Redford, not as opponents in a dramatic narrative, but as individuals who contributed in their own ways to the art of filmmaking, leaving behind legacies that stand independently of any exaggerated story about conflict or confrontation.